If you are playing Assassin without knowing its passive, then my friend, you are playing it wrong, being a role which can literally melt squishy heroes. It's hard to master it, as it not only needs you to know the skills, but also how its passive works. Hi guys, Kazuki here, and in this video we will talk about all the Assassin passive in mlbb and how it works. As you guys know, this video has redeem codes, and I want to congratulate the winners of our previous video. Thank you for participating. And similarly, this video will have hidden codes too. Find it from the video and redeem it at Kazukiofficialstore.com, and your diamonds will be delivered instantly. Hanjo. When units are eliminated nearby, the blood demons absorb their souls into its body into demon blood. Hanjo gains 2 demon blood for each non-hero on death and 20 demon blood if it's a hero. Before you use your ultimate, use your first skill on buff so that when you use your ultimate, you can gain around 10 to 20 blood demons again. Saber. Saber skill or basic attack reduces enemy physical defense by 3 to 8. It will scale with level and can stack up to 5 times. He can reduce enemy physical defense by 15 at level 1 and by 40 at level 15. The defense reduction will be immediately applied to the first damage Saber dealt. Defense reduction does not work on minions but will work on creeps. You can make use of it when the enemy has high physical defense. Use some basic attacks or let it hit with your skill 1 before you use ultimate to activate your passive. If you are looking for 100% safe and secure diamonds, Kazuki Official Store is here to fulfill your need. We are trusted by more than 100k mlbb players from India, Philippines and Europe to visit our website and browse between various packs. Karina Shadow Combo. Karina's third basic attack deal extra 2 damage according to the target's lost HP. If you activated your passive on enemy heroes, your skill 1 and 2 cooldown will be reduced by 1.5 seconds. Her passive can deal up to 2000 true damage on creeps and up to 10,000 on enemy heroes. When taking fights, use your skill 1 and 2 first, so that when you use ultimate, you can easily activate her passive, as her ultimate can also trigger it. Hayabusa. When Hayabusa deals damage to enemies, he applies a stack of shadow marks upon hit and can stack it up to 4 times. Each stack lasts for 6 seconds and it can increase higher damage by 5% up to a maximum of 20%. The best way to make use of this is to stack up first with his skill 1 and 2 before you use ultimate. He deals a lot of more damage when the mark is there. Natalia. When Natalia attacks from behind, she deals extra 15% damage.
What's the truth?
Her basic attack damage will always trigger this effect on creeps and deals extra 15% damage.
The king chose me. Fate forced
Staying
me to
inside the
become an
bush
assassin.
without dealing or taking any damage for 2 seconds, she will enter stealth mode. If she gets damaged or leaves the bush for 5 seconds during this state, she will lose the stealth mode.
Fate forced
During stealth mode, her movement speed increased by 15%, and upon casting a basic attack, she will blink behind the enemy and silencing them for 0.25 seconds.
Give me names and I will give you.
But her crit damage is reduced by 140%. YSS. he chooses his longbow or glaive to attack according to his distance from the target. After each weapon swap, the first two basic attacks will be enhanced. Each enhanced basic attack will increase his movement speed by 20% for 1 second and reduce the cooldown of his skill 1 by 1 second. Every 180 seconds or when he respawns, a turtle ship will spawn there. Yi Sun Shin can board one and gain 60% movement speed that will decay after 6 seconds and enhances his skill 1. YSS players did this to take advantage of his passive. Lancelot. Each time Lancelot dash or charge, his damage is increased by 7.5% for 4 seconds and can reach up to 30%. Aside from Lancelot abilities, he also gains 1 stack of Soul Cutter caused by the Cyclone's Eye Dash, Flicker and Matilda's Guiding Wind. To use his passive with all stacks, you need to know how to use his skill 1 as it can easily let it trigger. Hellcut. If enemy heroes inflict a crowd control effect on Hellcut, they will be silenced for 1.5 seconds. This effect has a cooldown of 4 seconds. The passive will not trigger if the enemy heroes applied to the crowd control effect is outside of Hellcut's attack range. This passive cannot trigger the following CC effects: disarmed, knocked back or pulled, silenced or slowed. This can come in many advantages. When Franco ults him, it will be cancelled. Guinevere can jump over him but can't use ultimate, or even Chao gets silenced before he uses the second phase of his ultimate. Gushan. Every time he uses a skill, it will add 1 stack to his passive. Each stack allows his next basic attack to deal additional damage according to the target missing HP and regains some HP. This enhanced basic attack cannot be critical strike. Try to activate his passive every time you use a skill as it can deal more damage. Selena. Selena can switch freely between her 2 forms. Elven form. She applies the Abyssal Mark with her skill. The mark can stack up to 2 times. Abyssal form. All damage will consume 1 stack of Abyssal Mark to deal extra magic damage. When you are in Elven form, try to add Abyssal Mark as much as possible so that when she turns to Abyssal form, she can easily burst down with the extra damage. Ling. Ling's superb lightness skill helps him leap among walls. He gains 4 lightness points per second when he is on a wall and 5 extra lightness points each time he deals damage. Lings gain 2-time crit chance from all sources but only has 140% critical damage. Benedetta. When holding down the basic attack button, Benedetta enters the sword out state and keeps gathering the sword intent. If releasing the basic attack button after the sword intent is fully charged, Benedetta will use sword out slash in the direction she is facing and dash forward, dealing physical damage. Holding down the basic attack button is considered as casting a skill. Aman. Aman enters the camouflage state each time he hits an enemy with his skill, during which he cannot be targeted. He restores HP every 0.6 seconds and gains extra movement speed. Upon leaving the camouflage state, Aman immediately resets his basic attack's cooldown and enhances his basic attacks within the next 2.5 seconds. Each enhanced basic attack deals magic damage and reduces armor skill cooldown by 0.5 seconds.
I've never told him this, but I do see a bright future.
Joy. Joy becomes angry each time her skill deals damage to a non-minion enemy, or the Leonine crystal, during which she gains extra movement speed and shield. This effect can only be triggered once every 4 seconds on the same enemy. Fanny. When she is in the air and hit the enemies, she deals 10 to 20% extra damage. It also depends on her flying speed. You can also stack it up to 2 times. She can also restore 8 energy per stack. And before ending this video, here's a shoutout from our previous video. Bhavi Puya, QWERTY O, Gamerboy X, Mizo Chess, and Koshin 427. And that will be all for this video. Do comment down below if there's any hero passive that you didn't know before watching this video. Thank you guys for watching. Keep supporting Kazuki Official.